for the event started several weeks ago. We met with community organizers, Kevin Modica, who's the commander of our transit division, Captain Derek Rodriguez, and Mike Krebs. Met with key community stakeholders to talk about their plans and how we could assist them in preparing for what we anticipated would be a march or some sort of protest or demonstration. And that planning process went very well. I think it opened the door to some broader communication between our Police Bureau command staff and some of the community organizers and key leaders. And then, of course, the planning team that Bob Day led really looked at different contingencies and having enough resources on hand to safely protect everybody.
Was there much communication with the group that marched through the street after the main protest?
I think Bob Day would be a better person to ask about the commands that were given to that group he was the incident commander on scene and provided direction to the officers, and he would be a great resource to talk to about what direction were given to the crowd, that splinter group that broke off.
And were you monitoring the police response through the night?
I was in the Emergency Operations Center after the splinter group. Was in listening to the speeches and down talking to some of the community stakeholders and leaders during the main event, and then when the splinter group, I went into the Emergency Operations Center and monitored from there.
And what did you think about once the crowd was marching down Grand amid the standstill traffic and then headed to the freeway? What was the...
Well, it's incredibly dangerous when you're having a march and we haven't had a chance to block streets or get ahead of it and stop traffic. So you saw, I think one of the news cameras captured somebody being assaulted, one of the motorists being assaulted by someone, and our public information officer actually had to take the report from the citizen. He was the only police officer close enough to get there and get the person's name and information. So, again, it's incredibly dangerous. The freeways and bridges particularly, we were very worried that someone would get hurt. You could see from, again, media coverage, probably helicopters overhead, that cars were dodging around people that were running out onto the freeway, and I'm just very thankful there weren't serious injuries.